Men who like to keep their morning routine simple will love these multi-for-him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made multi-for-him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, nature-made multi-for-him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature Made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature Made multi-for-him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Hey yo, welcome to the Terror Dome. You should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas in the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since first pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday. You know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, if you see this man in the dark alley, run for your life, he will beat you up and throw your ass in the trash can. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he bites people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop your daddy ass, the one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
What's going on, people? What's going on? What's up with you, Brian?
Oh, man, blessed and highly favored, as the old folks would say. You Absolutely. Know what I'm saying? I'm all right. I'm all right, my brother. How you feeling?
Hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I just came from the gym and I was getting ready to cook. I just finished cooking and I was like, all right, I got time to cook and make something to eat. And then I looked at the time and the time wasn't ready. Wasn't available for me.
Well, luckily we can get some tips and tricks because we got a chef on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce to you. This man is a grill master. He is a chef in Eastern North Carolina that is killing the game. I can't no food trucks keep up. They ain't got enough food in the budget to match this man's skill. He is a Ill Will or Williamston, North Carolina representative. He is a culinary expert, a man of the people, the flavor champ in the Carolinas. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Chop himself, Marcus Coffield. What's happening, pimp?
Welcome.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I like the intro, man.
I try to do what I does sometimes when I does it. You know what I mean?
Thankful to be here, man. Thankful to be on the show. Huge fan. I want to take a minute to give y'all flowers. You know, I tune in as much as I can if I'm not on the food truck or not doing the catering. I always watch the clips, or I kind of run it back. But I just want to say thank you guys for having me. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep feeding the people.
Absolutely.
That's it, man.
I want to thank you for saying that, man, because I've been a long time fan and admirer of your work too. And once I realized that you was getting into food, which is one of my favorite things, I was like, oh, he about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to say that I'm jealous. And the reason why I'm jealous because you have an immaculate beard. Both of y'all got beautiful beards, and I've been struggling with my little measly chin hairs, man. They won't grow. What is the secret to that full mane?
We got to tell you offline.
I just left the barbershop. Like I just left the barbershop, so it look real fresh. It won't look like this tomorrow, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he went right on time. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming fresh to death, you know what I'm saying, for the show, man. So let's get into it, man. I like to ask this question to people that are experts in their field, right? If a wrestler comes on, I ask this question, and if a chef or somebody comes on like yourself, I ask this same question. I'm just going to relate it to something that you are currently right now doing and what your passion is. So Marcus Coffield, or Chop, as the people have ordained you. When did you fall in love with cooking?
Man, I grew up on it. You know where we from, so man, I've been officially, I'll say this, I've been cooking since I was probably around 7 or 8-ish. You know, my dad did a lot of cooking. My whole family actually did a lot of cooking. My dad was in charge of pretty much doing all the meats. Between my mom and all my aunts, you know, they did all the sides. So whenever we would cook, I would follow my dad around, follow behind him, and then I'll jump in the kitchen and go look at my aunts and my mom, see what they doing, and kind of go from there. Like I actually got it from like both sides of my family. Like my mom's side, you know, they could bake. They was the bakers. My dad's side, you know, they was the cooks. But I didn't take anything from my mom's side because I don't got the patience to bake. Like I can't do it. I just can't do it.
It's a lot of measuring and waiting.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, it is. So, but no, I fell in love. I say about 6, 7, or 8, somewhere around that range, man. And it just went from there. It was kind of hidden, like nobody really knew about it besides one of my cousins. Knew that I could cook. Besides my family, you know, my immediate family, and I just never, you know, thought about pursuing it until after, you know, after college. After we left Central, Eagle Pride.
Eagle Pride all day, yeah.
No, we ain't
I see
that.
I see the shirt.
Don't
Yeah,
come on.
we doing that.
Don't come on here. No. Saw you all day.
It's too late. Y'all might be the oldest. Y'all might be the oldest HBCU, but we the best.
Absolutely. Yeah. Say that twice on Sunday.
Because you guessed. I'm gonna let you have that today.
Oh man. Absolutely. You just go ahead.
Yeah, but like after I left Central, you know, I took a couple years off, and seen a chef when I was working at Sam's Club, and he ended up talking to me, chatting with me, and at the time I was selling barbecue on the side, you know, a little side hustle, chicken barbecue, pork barbecue, turkey barbecue. He invited me out to the Chef's Academy, and I went out there. I don't know. I went out there the first day, and I literally, like, by the time I left, I was signed up for classes, and the rest is history, man. It just took off from there. So I kind of got the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? I got the the culinary aspect of it, and then I also have my background as far as a pit master and things of that nature.
Absolutely, man. You just mentioned something, and if you would just indulge me real quick. Your dad, right? You say you learned a lot about cooking from your father. Right. Your dad was like, if I had to think about who your dad was, he was like the ultimate TV dad. You know what I'm saying? He was like a man of the community. Everybody respected him. Everybody loved him. He was my baseball coach. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of those revered figures in the community where he was like everybody's dad. And I know you hated to share him with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But can you just talk about your dad and the legacy that he left with you and on your life?
Man, my dad was a hard worker. To this day, I don't think nobody can outwork my dad. I can't even outwork my dad. And he taught me and my brother that, hard work pays off. Stay dedicated to your craft. And not even just me, he taught that, but like he literally taught that to all the kids, saying that he encountered from the baseball teams that he coached, from the church basketball teams. He was like real passionate about, doing what you love. And, that was my guy, man. That was my guy. I miss him, but I can definitely, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Yeah, he would be going crazy right now. Definitely to see, me and you out here chatting it up,
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's the most fondest memory that you have of your dad? And if you'll let me, I'm gonna just share some of the pictures that I saw online. Here's one of you, your dad, and your brother.
So that one there. So that one's actually the first time my brother actually worked with me. My dad has helped me on caterings a couple times, my mom's helped me on caterings a couple times, but my brother, if everybody know my brother, he don't cook. That ain't what he do. He shoot hoops. He's a hooper.
He's a baller.
Yeah. That's my favorite basketball player right there. Absolutely. Y'all can have LeBron, y'all can have Jordan. Give me EC. But that was the first time me and him, all three of us, worked together on an event. Like I said, my dad helped out a lot. Whenever I needed help, man, he would drive all the way up from back home from Williamson to come up here and help me in an event. Him and my mom, when we first got started. But I think one of my best memories was when I cooked my last haul with him. I always did, he was always the man in charge. And, I just followed his lead. But the last haul we actually cooked together, he told me, that I was going to be in charge. This is my show. Let me do what I do. And we ended up knocking it out the park. And that was the first time I ever seen, you know what I'm saying? Like we really shared a moment. Like it was like we always connected, but that moment right there was like something special. That's one I'll never forget. That's one of my best memories with him, just off the conversations that we had and just hearing him say how proud of me that he was. So yeah.
That's in the Carolina cooking world. That's like a passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying? Where he was like, all right, you a man now. You know what I'm saying? You can make all the decisions. I'm going to give you this control. And that's like an ultimate show of respect, you know what I'm saying, amongst grillers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that you had that opportunity. That's a great memory, man. Absolutely. Yeah. And here's one, Mom Duke's in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Look, young Marcus right there.
That's like 150 look like. I'm like 220 now.
Yeah, young Marcus, young whippersnapper. Yeah.
No beard.
No beard, man. So let's talk about Carolina barbecue, man, because I think that Carolina barbecue is the best in the world. And I've been to a lot of places that are known for barbecue. Texas, Tennessee. I was out in Atlanta, maybe. I know South Carolina for sure, legit. But can you talk about the history of Eastern North Carolina barbecue and what it means to be a pit master from the Carolinas?
Specifically Eastern North Carolina barbecue is the best. I'ma stamp it. I can argue. We can argue with anybody in the world. I don't care. Eastern North Carolina is the best barbecue that is out there. But like some of the staples, B's Barbecue down in Greenville, the OG Skylight Inn out in Aden. Mainly those two, man. But Eastern barbecue, it's a vinegar-based sauce, peppers, house spices. With us, it's more so whole hog, and anywhere between 12 to 16 hours of cooking, having a good time, hanging out with your family and friends, all nighters. Those are like the best times ever right there. But I would say Eastern North Carolina is the best. Then you got Lexington, which is still also in North Carolina, but there is more so of a mixture between the ketchup base and the Eastern base. It's more so of a dipping sauce. We do offer something like that on our food truck. On my food truck, I kind of try to cover every region of the barbecue world just to show my respect to the barbecue world, because all of them are actually good. I'm not going to sit here and lie. All of them are actually good, but it ain't that like Eastern.
Talk your stuff, Shep. I'm sorry. I just get passionate when I argue with people about Eastern North Carolina. I'll be telling them it's the best, man, but they don't want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I just let an expert tell y'all himself, you know what I'm saying, about Eastern North Carolina barbecue. Absolutely. Man, how long have you been a wrestling fan?
Man, I remember gotta be WWE when it was WWF. I remember going, like, being young, man, going to my uncle's house. He used to order pay-per-view school nights. And that was the only time my mom and dad would like let me stay up late was to watch wrestling. And that's when you had flicking the channels from WCW to WWF, because one came on at 8, the other one came on at 9. And you just flicking channels back and forth. Remember pay-per-views, like I said, going to my uncle's house, man, hanging out with him, just to watch pay-per-view matches, house full of kids, and go to school the next day, and all you talking about is wrestling, and you might have been like the only one that was staying late to watch the pay-per-view. So you like, man, let me tell y'all what happened. Like,
it was a lonely world to be a wrestling fan back in the day. Very, very lonely and cold.
Very lonely. But yeah, absolutely. Man, that's one thing a lot of people probably don't know about me. I'm a big wrestling fan, man. Favorite wrestler all time to me is Randy Orton. I'm a huge Randy Orton fan. I argue everybody was that as well.
Oh man, what is it that resonates with you about Randy Orton?
His passion, man. His passion and his longevity. Like, he's been doing it for a long time, and he's able to adapt to different times. You know what I'm saying? All the way from Evolution up until now. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the adaptation, just to see the growth of him. So that's a big thing for me.
Absolutely. Now, I asked you on the show because you had sent me a clip on social media, and it was
which one are you talking
about? The very last one that you sent me with Triple H, and the question it was like, do you feel like Triple H is ruining the wrestling business. And you said, what do you think? Now, I gave you my point of view from not only a wrestling fan point of view, but like a business, because we had just put on an event. And so I was like, okay, I got to look at it from this standpoint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just sold the company and, they're trying to recoup on, profits or whatever the case may be. That's why they're doing all these pay-per-views back to back.
Right.
But I want to ask you that question. How do you feel that Triple H is steering the ship, especially after the TKO merger? Are you thinking that this is some of the best product ever, or do you feel like it's lacking?
Yeah, that's it's like 50-50. So like he's like business wise, he's definitely growing the brand. Like, with the deal with ESPN, that was a huge thing, I think, you know what I'm saying? Even with this past deal with Netflix he got going, waiting on WrestlePalooza, I think that's gonna be pretty dope. But I feel like he's growing the brand, but it's so much talent that's being left out. And me personally, I feel like they need another show. Like, I think what AEW comes on, three, 4 nights a week or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know they got a Saturday show. I watch AEW a little bit too, but like I just feel like WWE has so much talent that's not being seen. You know what I'm saying? Like just the tag team division alone is crazy. You might even go to a point where the women's division can have their own show. I really feel like the women's division can carry a whole 3-hour show because
I
there's a
agree
lot of
with you.
talent up that joint. At least I can give it at least a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you on that standpoint that the women deserve an evolution like event every year. I think they might try to do it, but they definitely need something for themselves because a lot of the girls can go. You know what I'm saying? And especially the NXT roster
Yeah.
is stacked.
Jada and Lash Legend, like, please bring them up.
Yeah, I don't want them to bring them up for them to be ruined. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're gonna bring them up to be like stars. I don't want them to be in a pigeonhole where a lot of the wrestlers that we like have landed. You know what I'm saying?
Like they did, like they're doing, like to me, like they're doing. What's your boy, Carmelo Hayes?
Carmelo Hayes.
Like,
yeah.
He's stuck, right?
We haven't seen Apollo Crews in so long, and he's still on the roster.
He's still on the
roster. Yeah, I'm like, dude, he is eating good and catering right now, Jack, because he is not on TV, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, I think because we just did an event and we saw how tough it was to try to get everybody we wanted on the event and make room for everybody.
Yeah.
I think they need to have another show, but what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? In terms of what platform they're going to put it on, what the brand's name going to be, who do you take from wherever and put them up there? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you make everyone fit in certain dynamics to where it works? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to put Rusev with Grayson Waller type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Where Rusev should eat him every time he, he should beat him down every time he have a match with him. But it's like, who do you take from certain places? Because you got to have some type of star power to help that brand still continue and carry. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my take on it.
Yeah, I think, well, they have a lot of different outlets, and then you have NXT, you have the LFG, that can all be brands that they can expand on. And like I say, my answer to that question, how do you think that Triple H is doing? I think he's doing the best he can do.
I'm not knocking him at all. Like he's definitely doing a great job. Like I'm not even front. I even like the show they did on Netflix. Was it Unreal?
Yeah.
I think that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? To give it that shot of, to get the people into that world as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people that's not of the world don't really understand the inner workings of it. But then when you learn it and you're a fan, that's like, and then my favorite thing is introducing people to wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And especially with a lot of local promotions, indie promotions. Like I like going to the local shows. They dope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like introducing people to wrestling. It's always fun. And the reason why we have the show too is to look at the people who we revere, right, and see who the real person is behind that character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I like seeing, having these conversations and just meeting dope people, man, and just seeing, okay, how did you put that character together? And this helps you look at people in real life and see if they play in the character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm giving away secrets.
I got a question for you. I want to go back to your cooking, and you mentioned something about 12 to 16 hours of cooking. And I'm from the city. I'm from Brooklyn. So when we went to cookouts, the food was ready. You know what I'm saying? We threw some hot dogs and burgers on the grill. That was it. It wasn't until I moved.
That's what y'all call the barbecue, right?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It wasn't until I moved to North Carolina, and then I was like, why is it taking so long for the food to be ready? And I got a better understanding because it was the moment of family to be able to come together and just indulge in each other. It wasn't so much as about the food at the entire time. It's about family and togetherness. So talk about that. Talk about how that played a major dynamic in your family's aspect.
Food was like one of the most important things in my family. Like we would throw cookouts just to get family together. Like summertime, we was literally throwing a cookout like almost every weekend growing up. Cooking a haul probably like we might have been cooking like maybe 3 hauls a month. Just it was easy access to get them between a hog, a goat, turtle stew. So, but my family was like very, very tight. So we all stayed, close by within 10 minutes apart. So our thing was either coming over to White City to our house to have a cookout, or we'd go to my grandma's house and have a cookout. Y'all gonna have to excuse my this noise. My dog going crazy right now.
You got it.
But
it's all good.
Nah, like food was played like a major part. That's what brought our family together. Like we didn't like see the family like on bad times. Like a lot is going on now where people see only family when negative stuff happen and that nature. We was legit. We saw each other literally every weekend. We hanging out every weekend. So that was literally kind of the concept for Chop House Barbecue and Catering. Just bringing people together, spreading love through food. That was my thing.
How did you come up with the name Chop House Barbecue?
Honestly, it was going to originally be Cofield's Barbecue and Catering. My wife was like, nah, she ain't feeling that. Don't work. And I just know I wanted to have like a meat cleaver into my logo. So then the house part came about, and that came about from just thinking about, family and things of that nature, or whatever. So she went down to go fill out the paperwork and all like that for the city, and the LSC and all of that nature. And she literally walked in the house, and she really came up with a name, to be honest, when I sit here and think about it. She walked in the house and handed me the piece of paper, and I'm like, hold on, what happened to what we agreed with? And she was just like, I was on my way down there. You said a meat cleaver. I thought about chopping. You said you wanted house, and it went from there.
Oh, absolutely. Let's give your wife a little shine because she just like literally is the cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
She really is, man. She really is like a lot of people think I do this by myself. I really don't. Like she's definitely like the brains behind the operation. She handles all the hard stuff, the business side. She handles all of that. We kind of we're a great team, but she handles all to me. She handles all the hard stuff, crunching numbers and all like that. That's her thing. I don't want to do. I don't want no parts. I just want to cook. That's all I want to do is cook. Like,
yeah. How important is it for you that your wife supports what you're doing and your dream?
She honestly turned my dream. I would say she turned my dream into a reality. Like for a long time, I would tell her, I want to cook. I want to cook. She pushed me to start doing selling plates and that nature. And she's always had my back. And then my first event was actually a wedding, and I don't know how I did on that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I felt like the food was good, but man,
he said, I don't know how I did on it.
To this day, I have no clue how we pulled that joint off. And like when I say within like months, it was like a rush job, but we got it done. The food was actually good. The client enjoyed it. We had a couple hiccups, but we made it work. But now back to my wife though, man. She turned my dreams into reality. Like I said, by just telling me to follow my dreams. If that's something that I really want to do, she said she would support me, and she supported me from when I was cooking on a flipping Walmart grill that was like $20 to this food truck that we have now. So yeah,
absolutely. And you're welcome because when she hear this, you're gonna get something tonight. So you're welcome. Absolutely. Shout out to wifey, Mrs. Chop. You know what I'm saying?
Chop, yeah.
Absolutely, man. Talk about your brother real quick, man, because your brother was like, when I think about EC, he was like in Juice, the basketball player, that everybody knew. They knew he was going to the league. He was that dude. And he was so good playing basketball, man. He got a lot of influence. And he went over to ECU, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mount Olive College.
I'm sorry.
Mount Olive College, but I think it's Mount Olive University now, though. Mount Olive, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Mount Olive College, and he did his thing. Just talk about your brother real quick, man.
My brother, he was my first best friend. Still to this day, one of my role models. Still to this day, my best friend. Me and EC, like growing up, I was his shadow all throughout life. Actually, I was his shadow. Always been his shadow. But now, like growing up, man, I remember, you know what I'm saying, me trying to watch the Food Network channel, and he trying to watch ESPN in the front room. You know what I'm saying? And he used to get so mad, and he would actually, man, you know what? We're gonna do this Food Network channel thing with you. So he was kind of like low key, he was kind of low key pushing me as well. You know what I'm saying? And at the time we didn't know. I didn't know what was going. I just enjoyed watching the Food Network channel. That was my thing. And, he was sacrificed watching NBA, watching Ray Allen with the Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me watch my Food Network channel. Let me watch Paula Dean back when she was coming on. Your boy, Chef Admiral Lagasse, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
She about to pull the biscuits out the oven, dog. I got to see how this is. I know you're trying to tie the game score.
My brother. Yeah, he's definitely a big influence on my life. He's another one that, like, you know what I'm saying, pushed me to chase my dreams. He stayed on top of me throughout high school, even when he went off to college. You know what I'm saying? He'll still call and check on me, come home when he could. I was up there almost every other weekend when he was in college. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother. Shout out to EC. Shout out to South Central High School. He's the girls' varsity head coach.
Yeah.
So yeah, and his thing is a lot of people think EC is mean, but EC's tough. I'm gonna say that he's tough and he's very passionate about what he do. But yeah, that's another one of my guys. Like I go to war for him, and I know he'll do the same for me.
Yeah,
But he's still the
absolutely.
best basketball player in the world.
And if you don't believe it, challenge him and see if your ankles won't get broken and your spirits and dreams won't get crushed.
he got a little age on him now. He might can't go to the hoop like that. I guarantee he might still outshoot half his class right now, though.
Did you ever play him in basketball? And how many times did you lose?
Every time. Every time. But he's gonna laugh at this. I did dunk on my brother.
Tell me all about it. I want to hear the juicy details.
He gonna call it. He gonna call bull. But I definitely did dunk on my brother. It was the summer. I think my brother was on his way to Germany to play ball or whatever, and we was at the house one day, and we was just outside shooting ball on the side on the side of the house, you know, or whatever, playing 21, and I ended up just going down and just dunking on him. I didn't make the dunk. He claimed I fouled. He claimed I fouled him. I don't know, understand how that works. You know what I'm saying? But I remember dunking on him. Right? Yo, I've never seen my dad run out so fast. And he took off running towards me like, yo, you just, what are you doing? My brother on the ground. I'm standing over him, and yo, my dad went crazy. What y'all out here doing, boy? What you out here doing? I'm just like, bro, he good, relax. Like he's still gonna go overseas.
Yeah, you just posterized him. He like, you messing up the money maker.
You messing up the money. You messing up the church money. Like
you messing up the church money, boy.
My dad eyes were so big. Yo, I ain't never seen. My dad probably ran like a 4.2 right then.
Oh man.
Balling.
Oh man. That's crazy. Well, look, let's talk some wrestling, man, because we had an event that just passed, and it was Clash in Paris. Hold on, let me make me big face real quick. We just had Clash in Paris, and I want to get your reactions to the show. Did you get an opportunity to check it out?
I caught some of it. I did.
All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and give it a grade. So I'm gonna need you to grade Clash in Paris from an A to an F. You're gonna be a part of the best damn crew today. You down?
Let's do it.
All right, beautiful people, prepare yourself. We going back to school.
Excuse me, class. Class. Shut up!
Wow!
All right. So Clash in Paris just happened. First of all, Paris is one of my favorite audiences overseas, man. They are always hype. They have so much energy and so much passion. You see it. The Americans that go over there, like Jelly Roll and who was the other guy that went? Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Yeah, they felt the energy of the crowd, and Paris just has one of those iconic. It's just becoming one of those iconic venues for wrestlers to go to. Roosevelt, run down the roster of matches.
Yes. So we had John Cena versus Logan Paul. We had gosh, I just had it. We had Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. We had the 4-way with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. And then I believe we had a women's match, right? We had was it Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Mm-hmm.
And Rusev versus Sheamus.
Rusev and Sheamus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 matches on the show.
All right. Chef Chop, you got to give Clash in Paris a grade. What would you grade the entire show?
I give it like a B.
Okay. B is a strong grade. All right. Why B, sir?
I feel like they could have had better matches. I honestly, like me, I wasn't a fan of the Fatal 4-Way. I wanted just Seth Rollins and CM Punk.
Right.
I love Jey Uso. I'm a huge Jey Uso fan, but like, I feel like, let him face something else. I don't want him to go for another title run right now. You know what I'm saying? He still got the hype behind him. But now I feel like it should have just been Seth Rollins and CM Punk. This feud right here it's like it's getting better and better each time. And then like with the way Becky came in, now I'm not gonna like when Becky came in, I think they threw a curveball. So I'm expecting, AJ Lee to come out somewhere eventually.
Okay.
I might be talking too much, but
Okay.
I
It's
feel like
speculations.
I feel like AJ Lee gonna pop out within the next 2 weeks or so. The women's match, Bella got to hang it up, man.
She got to go.
Like
Boy, y'all so hard. She got to hang it up,
bro. She got to hang it up, man. She got to hang it up. Take your Hall of Fame and you know what I'm saying, ride off in the sunset. That killed a lot for me. I didn't see the John Cena and Logan Paul match, but I saw clips of it.
It was a good match.
Logan Paul's a good wrestler.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's athletic. He's super athletic. Let's say that.
He's top tier. I have to say that he's top tier. He's proved
for the short
himself.
amount of time that he's, been training or whatever. He's not bad. You know what I'm saying? He take a lot of risks. That's what it really is. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? He got like those eye popping things that's going to make the highlight reel. He's a highlight reel.
Yeah, I don't see him wrestling for longevity. I think he just making the money that he might stay. You never know, but yeah, he's definitely doing some things that's making people want to step up their game. You know what I'm saying, of what they're doing, because right now he fits perfectly with the model that TKO is trying to run with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the Sheamus and Rusev match. So I don't know how that match went. I do know that I saw little clips of it. But I do like Sheamus and Rusev personally. Like I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? They remind me of like what we grew up on, that hard wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like big men, just let's go get it. So I do like those. I like both of them. But that crowd though, man, that crowd is top 3. Like I felt that through the TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
yeah. I'm just waiting for somebody to take that sound clip of the phenomenal song that the crowd sings and make that into a rap song. I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Right.
And if I can do it, damn it, I'll do it and put that bitch as the intro. And that straight up, because it's a fire chant. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, absolutely. All right, a B. B is a good grade, solid show. Could have a little bit of better matches, but it's a little bit lacking in some of the matches. I could see that. Roosevelt, what would you give Clash in Paris?
I agree with Marcus. I give it a B. And I give it a B because of the energy of the crowd. The crowd made it a lot more, you know what I'm saying? It made it that great.
Yeah, they did.
As a wrestler myself, man, to experience that That's every wrestler's dream, man. I don't care who. I don't care what the match is. I don't care who I'm in the ring with. I want to experience what that feels like because we feed off the energy of the crowd in everything that we do. So to experience that and the way that AJ Styles has absorbed it and harnessed it and made it a part of who he is, man. To see that happen another time, like it's happened to him before with him and was it Cody?
It was him Cody? It was him versus somebody, but I know I don't remember who he was fighting, but I remember that crowd when he came.
Yeah, I believe it was
Cody.
Like, to for him to have it twice, they need to give him a top spot because of the way the crowd reacts. You know what I'm saying? Like AJ Styles really needs a big main event spot on a Clash of Paris PLE because of how much the crowd is into him. You know what I'm saying? But I give it a B. The matches was good. The women's match, like I said, Nikki got to go. Nikki got to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
maybe it was just miscommunication. And we're talking about when Nikki Bella, she was botching. Oh, I know you hate the word, but she was making a lot of mistakes. We call that botching.
She was missing
a lot. You know what I'm saying? She was late to the party. I don't know if she was trying to call it in the ring or if they had talked about it beforehand, but it was lacking. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she should have been in there a little bit more.
Here's the thing I was telling somebody the other day is like you get in the ring with someone like a Becky Lynch who's there every week, who's wrestling every week, who's constantly on the road in the ring, and you're coming back from a retirement or whatever it is you felt like you were doing. You need to come in with a whole mindset of, all right, let me step myself up because I don't want nobody to have to slow down for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like that's where Nikki Bella is right now. People are slowing down for her because of who she is, not who she was. You know what I'm saying? It's more so who she is now. And so it's like, yo, step it up. Like you're in a whole different realm, a whole different generation, and a whole different mindset. You got to step it up to them. They can't slow down for you. Not every time. Now on PLE, especially a spot that you don't even deserve.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel like if AJ Lee comes back, that's how it's going to be. I was never an AJ Lee fan. I was never a CM Punk fan. So maybe it's just me. I don't think that AJ Lee is going to come back and really make noise. I mean, people will be shocked. They'll be surprised. But then you talking about her wrestling a couple of dates. I don't know if I really want to see that. You know, we already got a Roxanne Perez. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we don't need, but, I know people want her to come back. She's in phenomenal shape. I've seen some pictures of her recently. Like, she's in good shape now. We talked about this before. In ring shape and fit shape are two different things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if she in ring shape, possibly. I don't know what she does in her spare time.
Well, here's the thing: Nikki Bella does not have a wrestling husband. AJ Lee does.
Well, she had the wrestling boyfriend who was absolute legend, considered to be among the greatest of all time.
Hey, Becky promo on that.
She can't see him anymore. So,
she can't see him no more.
Becky promo was off the chain.
AJ Lee does have a wrestling husband. So if she is coming back, she does have somebody to get her in ring shape. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I would hope these people got a little bit of money or connections that they know that, hey, I can easily get anybody to train me. You know what I'm saying? Who's not going to jump at the fact that they can possibly train AJ Lee to get in the ring ready?
Right.
Listen, AJ Lee, if you are watching, because everyone watches the Best Damn Wrestling podcast, and you need a trainer, and you're done wrestling with your husband, holla at your boy. I would get you in ring shape. Get you ready. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Hit me up.
How you gonna say something disrespectful and then be like, oh yeah,
yeah. Hey, listen. Ain't that what we do though?
That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. Like, all right, so let's run down these matches real quick because we talked about how some of these matches were, if they were good or not. Um, Mark, Marcus, you say you didn't enjoy the Fatal 4-Way with Seth Rollins, CM Punk, uh, Jay
LA Knight.
Uso, and LA Knight.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too much. Like
What was too
like
much?
I said, just give me Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Let
It was too much
let
back
them
and
hit.
forth or too much action?
Yeah, I think it might have been too much, and I think a lot. Some of it was predictable.
Mm.
Now, like I said, the shocker, I ain't gonna lie, that shocker was definitely Becky Lynch. But I knew, you know what I'm saying, CM Punk and Seth
LA
was
Knight.
going to be like the last two standing. Like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Like to me, like I feel like LA Knight, he kind of died down, and now you're trying to bring him back up, and I feel like you brought him back up at the wrong time. Like you shouldn't have brought him back up like now. Like I feel like or not even maybe not against Seth Rollins, maybe against somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean because I was a big LA Knight fan when he first started, and then I just saw holes in his game and his character and his in ring work, and I'm like, I want to love this guy, but something is stopping me. I guess the real wrestling fan in me is like, I can see right through him. He's it's nothing. He's not saying anything. He says a lot of stuff, but he doesn't really say anything in his promos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he'll do one-liners, but he's not making me feel nothing. And I don't know. And then when I watch him wrestle, it's like I get bored so quickly. I don't know what it is about his in-ring style. And I want to love LA Knight, but it's just it's kind of hard. Kind of
Oh, Max Dupree.
Max Dupree. Absolutely, man. Let's talk about, and we just talked about the Becky and Brie Bella, but how did you guys really feel about that match?
Oh,
Trash.
exactly what you said. Oh. It's like, nothing. Look, move on. Let's move on. We didn't say what we need to say.
All right, let's go ahead and move to Sheamus versus Rusev, man. Two titans in that ring, man, and shout out to both of them because I love brawlers. I love a good fight, and that's what they gave you was a good fight. If you haven't had a chance to check out their fight, just go back and look at it. It was everything that you wanted to be in the wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Sheamus, man, them big boys gonna get down. He gonna throw them punches. Ain't no pulling no punches with them cats. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, let me ask you a question. How do you think that Rusev's run has been so far since he's come back to WWE from AEW?
I like Rusev, but you gotta give him somebody to like go against. Sheamus ain't it. Because like you said, that's two titans fighting against each other, but it's not like to me. Put it this way, to me, it's eye popping. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I like both of them. I know what they're gonna give me. But let's say to that younger generation that don't know about like that type of style or whatever, it's like it ain't too much. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think I feel like Rusev need a bigger role. Like to me, I would push Rusev. So I don't know, man. He might be one of them ones that like we talked about when we was like, it's a lot of talent out there, but you might want to move him to another brand. He could be that one that could push another, you know what I'm saying, another show or something like that. I was happy that they brought him back, you know what I'm saying? But it's like who's he gonna go against? It ain't too many people that can like go in the ring with Rusev. I would like to see him and Gunther. I think him and Gunther could be like. I feel like that could be good. I feel like that.
Yeah.
That could be something.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. I believe that too. Yeah. Let's I thought that the match was really good. Like I say, really hard hitting is what you want to see in a wrestling match, and I think that Sheamus was the best opponent for him coming in because he already had some history, some background, and now I think that their feud is over. He can go on and really do something, but I'm not sure if the writers know which direction that they want to go with Rusev, because Rusev can be a main event guy. And I'm still a little salty about when the Rusev Day thing, when that had got over huge, and they would not put the belt on him. And I did not understand how he didn't get any kind of belt at that time. I think they had a tag team run at one point, but he should have had a singles championship at that time because Rusev Day was hot, and then it fizzled, and Bobby Lashley stole his wife, and all kind of crazy stuff happened after that. I don't know, man. All kind of crazy things started happening. But I want to see.
I want to see Rusev and Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
That was another one.
Yeah. That'll be a banger too. I would love that. Absolutely. Another match that was on the card. What was the other match? Yeah, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns had to get his shoes back. He up there telling Bronson. He up here telling Bronson Reed. Yeah, he just got his ass whooped again. But hey, we from certain places. What does it mean to you if somebody take your shoes and throw them up on the light pole?
He definitely punked Roman though. I'm not gonna front, like, you know. Yeah, it was very disrespectful. I would have took the shoes after he signed them. Be like, look, throw them in the fan. That's all I wanted was a shoe. Let me get a shoe.
Yeah.
I don't need both. Just give me one pair.
Yeah, somebody beat you up and take your shoes, man. You can't come back to the hood after that. Yeah, you got to go see that person again. I don't care where it's at. School. Yeah. But straight up, how did y'all feel about that match? Let me go chop.
I enjoyed it. It was good. I feel like I would like to see it again. I feel like they can build something off each other, because Roman is already solidified. Like, he's there. But I feel like Bronson Reed, him and Braun Breaker are the future. So, like, why not let Roman push him? You know what I'm saying? To build that up. I feel like it was a good match though. I feel like it's definitely going to be more. But when will we get it? I don't know. Just because of the fact the way it ended with, you know what I'm saying? The way it ended with pretty much looking like Jay gonna be by himself. Well, he got Jimmy, but it looked like Jay gonna be by himself against those two. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. Bronson Reed destroyed him after that match. I mean, just first of all, Bronson Reed is what 400 pounds, pushing 400 pounds. Yeah, for a grown man that size to jump in the air anywhere off of anything, land on a person. Listen, I have after doing an event, and I have a new respect for wrestlers because I had the opportunity to watch a ring get put together, and I had to carry it in. It's steel beams. is planks of thick ass wood and a thin pad about that damn thin. And I was like, oh, that's what for some people that think it's a trampoline, it is not. It's wood and steel with a thin padding, and it's like a cover. And bro, it's like I have a new respect. I had to jump up on the ring to get something. I'm like, oh, this is high. Okay, I'm a little bit high. I'm a little uncomfortable now. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you got to climb on the ladder to get something. It's like, okay, I got to make sure I'm I'm stable. But I have a new respect for the ring, bro. And yeah, man. Whenever I see somebody like really take a bump, like
Yeah, like that. That noise. That's exactly what it is. It's ding. Yeah, that's what it is. Roosevelt could tell you he took some. Like, how long did it take you to get used to like taking bumps on in a ring, a real ring?
It didn't take me very long because I transitioned from boxing and MMA, so it didn't take me very long. But I know there's a lot of people that it takes them like about a month to get used to it because your body's got to get you got to psych your mind out to be able to even do it to start off. But then you got to get your body used to it to where you don't even feel it because you're gonna hurt for the rest of your life. Your first bump is the last one you're gonna take for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like now, I'm glad you got a chance to see it because there's a lot of people like, oh man, it ain't that bad until they see it put together. And like, with
Nah,
the rest of it,
I carried it into the building. I was like, this is it. This is. Yep, it ain't no foam under this bitch. This is it. Okay. All right. So the fact that a 300 going on 400-pound man is jumping as high as he can with as much force as he do and landing on Roman Reigns, I'm like, okay, I know
he's
that.
on a gurney.
Yeah, when they put him on the gurney, yeah, I was like,
I was about to say it ain't. Yeah, when they had him on that, it was like you got to take all of this.
You got to take it. You can't brace yourself. It's like. Yeah, you already braced.
Like,
straight
now,
up.
here's my issue with the ending of that match. It's bad timing. It's bad timing because now Roman is getting ready to go finish filming Street Fighter. What do you got for Bronson after that? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like Roman can't. There's no way Roman is going to be able to come back and get his face back. He got his shoes back, but then he got mollywopped because he had to be off TV to go finish filming Street Fighter. Right. Now, what are you going to do with Bronson? You're going to have him run through Jay for a little while,
and that's why that's what I was saying. Like you ended it, and it was like, come on, man.
Right. So you know, I think at this point they need to have a tag team title run. That'd be the only other option for them.
Who's the tag team champions for Raw right now?
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, you're right. Now I think about it. Yeah, go ahead and give it to them.
But
I can see that.
Just the question, the next one, who would be their opponent though? Who would be they? You know what I'm saying? Who would they go against? That's going to give them
they can feud with Judgment Day. They could.
They could run. They could do a little run with Judgment Day. I think after they get the tag titles, the Usos got to come back in the picture.
That's why I say I was going to say the Usos just because of the fact that Jimmy came running down to the ring like, yo.
First of all,
Usos back in the picture, and then now you have a really good story of everything culminating to the Usos coming back as a tag team, taking the tag titles, going on another little tag run, and Bronson and Braun doing what they do.
But how long is that run gonna last with Naomi? You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to do her thing. So how much time Jimmy's gonna miss trying to play both parts? You know, so I think that's.
Well, I don't think he's gonna miss too much because Seth didn't miss too much with Becky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been backstage where someone just had a baby. They had the baby there at the arena.
Okay.
It's not like they're gonna miss too much. Where, you know, we don't take what's it called?
Days off. Maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Yeah, we don't take maternity leave in wrestling. Oh, you got to wrestle tomorrow? Here you go. Take the baby with you. See you when you get back.
See you when you get back. Absolutely. We had the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits. And first of all, the Street Profits had a great entrance. I know they were promoting Borderlands, and they, are gamers themselves. Borderlands is a game series that's been very popular, and so they had the main character mask on, and I was like, "Oh, that was dope." I love the Street Profits, but it looked like they are hinting at possibly breaking the Street Profits up.
They are breaking, which is why, and I forgot that they was even on the show. So
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
I
it's
hate.
time. I think it's time though.
Do you want them to break them up, or do you want to just like have them be like, all right, let's go on our own runs? You know what I'm saying?
So like I like them as a tag team. Love them as a tag team. Love their energy. You know what I'm saying? Angelo Dawkins has definitely like grown. Um, you know, the growth. I can see the difference in him. But I think I wouldn't. I don't know if I would break them up. Like, but I feel like they definitely can. Each one can carry their own weight. Like, so like when you break them up, like don't have them like beefing. You know what I'm saying? Don't end it
Yeah.
on a bad because they definitely you got to bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
You got to bring them back some way somehow. You'll bring them back. But I think definitely they should split. They can split for a little bit.
They actually had a hint of that a couple of years ago.
I remember
I-
when your boy what's his name? Um gosh, I can't think of it. When he was running
Montez Ford.
Montez Ford, he was going for was it the Intercontinental belt? When he was in that triple threat match or something like that? When he was in a single
Yeah,
match or
yeah, he was in the singles match to qualify for something. Yeah,
well,
I
one of
can't
those
remember
belts,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. And Angelo Dawkins too, when Montez Ford was out on injury, Angelo Dawkins had an opportunity to shine. He had a couple of matches,
Mm-hmm.
and people were, kind of excited to see what he can do for himself. But he still hasn't came into the character that he is now. And he had lost weight, and then he got
Man,
just like most of us. We get married, and we got
Yeah.
eat a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? So he gained that weight back. You know what I'm saying? He gained that weight back. But right now, Montez Ford looks great. The crowd control that the Street Profits have is bar none. Like you don't see anybody else having crowd control like Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins do. The only comparable thing I can say is to Jay Uso with the the yeeting, everybody yeeting all over themselves
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
audience. You know what I'm saying? But they got this. We want the smoke kind of. I think they stole it from you, but they didn't want the. They got the weed. Yeah, the smoke thing. I think that Montez Ford can be poised to be a star if they put the battery in his back. But I'm not sure if they're gonna do that. But if they are looking for a breakout star, then Montez Ford can definitely be that. But yeah.
Where does that leave beef at?
She gonna figure it out. She is a survivor. You hear me? She done went through more
I was about to
tragedies
say,
and breakups. She'll be fine. She's used to disappointment.
who would have
She is gonna
like
survive.
who would have thought like she would have been the last one left out of that crew though?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Right.
who would have thought she would have
It's
been the
like,
last one left out of that
nobody
crew?
thought that she would be the last survivor. You know what I'm saying? You right. You got a point. Like who's keeping her around? Not to say I love B-Fab.
I
Let me
do
get
too. I
it.
like the yeah.
Yeah, I love that she has some depth in her character. I think that she's making a really good manager, but she's also have proven that she can go in the ring. You know what I mean? She needs more opportunities. But yeah, I did not see that coming, that she was going to be the last survivor. You know what I'm saying? Of what was the group name?
I can't.
Help me, fellas. Help me.
It
I
was
know who was in
Swerve.
it.
I can't.
I know who was in it. I don't know the name.
I know who was in it, but I can't
It
think
was
of the name to
something
save
with
my life.
money.
Swerve, AJ
It's
Francis.
something money. It was something money.
Alex Adonis.
Yeah, Adonis and
B-Fab.
B-Fab. Jesus Christ. It's what the fans gonna eat us up on this one. But anyway. Yeah, they made a good group, and she is the lone survivor in that. But you have the Wide Six. What do you think about the Wide Six, Marcus?
They need more airtime.
Mm.
I feel like they need more airtime. What are you doing with Nikki Cross? And what are you doing with
Red.
what's my boy Eric?
Rowan.
Eric Rubin. Yeah.
Eric. What are you doing with Eric? But I mean, I that's cool with them having the belts. I just need for them to, have more airtime. Have more airtime.
I've said this before. They need the Firefly Funhouse.
They do. They need that fun element that brings it all together. Other than that, it's just creepy, and there's only a certain segment of people who actually like that. You know what I'm saying?
Our Funhouse made it something that was acceptable where you wanted to tune in and see what was going to happen. And it was a good element for storytelling. And I think that they absolutely need that. And I think that they would be really good if they brought Aleister Black into the fold and had Alexa Bliss, and then they would be a very dominant faction. Right now, they kind of like nobody really cares anymore.
They don't have that person that pop.
Yeah, they don't have that pop. They don't have the same feel, and it kind of feels like they're only there for the memory of Bray Wyatt. And I hate to say it like that, but they need something. So they need a new leader. They can still have Bo Dallas do the Uncle Howdy thing and have him be almost like a Paul Heyman-like influencing character. And I think that Aleister Black could be that piece that really gets them over the hump. Or Alexa Bliss could be that piece that gets them over the hump. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Alexa could be the leader.
She could. I said that before. She absolutely could be the leader. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense.
And I don't think anybody's noticed. There's not many Fireflies anymore. Look at the audience. Look how the audience responds. There's not many Fireflies. You don't see nobody really phones in the air with the light anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got to pick it up. What would you guys grade that match? I know I looked at it and it had its moments. I'm still thinking that that their wrestling tag team style is weird, and that's I'm blanking on names right now, but
Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. They have a weird tag team style together, and where they are using each other's bodies. I don't know. I would rather see them just be two dominant figures.
I call it chaotic.
Yeah. It's.
I was thrown off with the whole thing between the Street Profits. That was distracting me for the match because I forgot about the match. I can't even tell you what spots really stood out to me during that match because of that whole factor of them beefing the whole damn time.
Yeah, they did kind of drop a wedge in it. Overall, I liked it. The crowd is what made the show, and all of next year for the first half of next year, they have a whole bunch of overseas shows. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about that? Because that's something that's brand new. They've never had, they've obviously done tours before, but they haven't had like back-to-back main event matches in other countries. And I think they're doing it because they taking their people money. straight up.
Let's be straight up and 100 with it. Other countries got more than the U.S.
I was just about to say that the audience is more to it in other countries. So you got to go where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go where the money is.
That's gotta speak volumes because when you have and you can argue with the wall if you want to, the biggest sport and entertainment industry in the world rather go to other countries because they're going to make more money. And we talk about it all the time. Look at the basketball players get more love and more money when they go to other countries to go play basketball than they do right here in the U.S. Other countries got more. We're not the richest country in the world. So, go do what you got to do. And the crowd is more appreciative. We're so spoiled that we're like,
I was the only word I was spoiled. Yeah, we're a little spoiled. We don't appreciate it.
Yay, I like this Oh, boo, boo. But the other country's like, ah,
They losing
ah.
their freaking mind.
Going
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
crazy.
and I'm watching. I'm like, why can't we get that here? What is wrong with y'all? Like, do y'all understand that they're telling you something? Like WWE is telling you something. Listen, if you don't want to give us what we're trying to give you, we're gonna get it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. We talked about Clash in Paris. We all gave it beans. Thought it was a good show. I don't know what the next show for. What's the next show? The next event?
WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza. So we're gonna see how that turns out. Do y'all got ESPN yet?
Nope. But it's supposed to be something to where if you already have Disney Plus,
I was about to say,
you
yeah,
have
I think it's part of
ESPN.
the Disney Plus app. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Stephanie McMahon has put out a VPN. So go and check out her site and you should be able to use her VPN to get the Netflix back door
Oh,
to be
you
able
know,
to
we come from the Napster area, so I
yeah,
don't mind getting on VPN and getting the free channels. Thank you, Stephanie. You
yeah.
know what
Thank you,
I'm saying?
Stephanie. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
She made a comment saying that she don't want the US fans to miss out because of some big money thing that they're trying to do. So go and check out her podcast, little plug, you know what I'm saying?
She just want to be the conscious of all
Yeah.
this money grabbing that they doing right now. That's all that is. Yeah, soften the blow for us.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
little plug for Stephanie McMahon, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that when you see this, Stephanie, give us a little plug back. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
showing you love, so show us some love back. You know what I'm saying?
little
We
love
all work.
goes a long way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Real quick, Marcus, I wanted to just ask you a question. Now, you've been in the barbecue game for a while, and you've actually had a competition, right? And I believe that you came in second during the barbecue competition.
Yeah.
How was it like competing with other people in the barbecue world, and how did you feel when you entered your first competition?
Um, it's like honestly, I don't look at it as a competition. Well, you do and you don't, but like you doing, you know what I'm saying? Just stick to your normal routine. Like my thing was I always taught to stick to my normal routine. Don't change anything. You know what I'm saying? Actually that competition right there was now I did take that back. The reason why I came in a second was I had a new barbecue sauce, vinegar based barbecue sauce that I came up with, and I was like, why not try it at the Why not try it now? Which was actually at the competition, and
That's
my
very
wife,
risky.
my cousin, my wife and my cousin was like, nah, I don't think you should do it. But me being me, stubborn, hard headed, man, I'm gonna do it anyway. And what I ended up doing was actually putting it on the side. So I put both of them on the side. And my new barbecue sauce that I came up with was really the reason why I lost. He was like the judges was like it was too much vinegar. So I was like, oh, all right, scratch it. Never didn't even write the recipe down. Didn't think put it ain't even in my phone. Like nope. So really and truly, that was the reason why I lost that competition. Um, but no, man, I love competing in competitions, man. It's fun. I grew up playing sports. So for me, we still had that competitive, you know what I'm saying, to be able to compete like that feels like that little void of me not playing sports anymore. Um so and actually that competition, another thing about that competition, I was actually the youngest one out there. So of course when I got out there, everybody was looking at me like, what you know, and I get that a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Who you helping out here?
Yeah, like in the what I'm saying, in the barbecue, well, I do get that a lot. Like, what are you doing out here? But I'm like, same thing y'all doing. Like, about to give y'all this smoke.
Absolutely. Oh man, that's dope, man. Well, listen, I want you to go ahead and plug your business, man. Um, I've been wanting to try one of your dishes since you launched, and it's something that I've had at a fair, but it wasn't like what you do, and it's one of your top sellers, man. So talk about that crack mac real quick.
The crack mac is Chop House barbecue in a dish, if I must say. Um, I didn't even come up with the name. Shout out to my boy Stein. You know him. He actually was the one that came up with the name. But it's pretty much smoked mac and cheese. I don't do baked mac and cheese on the truck. I do mac and cheese, but on the food truck we do smoked mac and cheese, chicken barbecue sauce, and chicken skins. So, like I said, that's kind of Chop House in one bite. It's also with a little twist of trying to pay homage to all the other barbecues that are out here. You know what I'm saying? You got Memphis, who does like a dry rub. So my chicken skins actually have a dry rub on them. Kansas City got the sweet sauce. So, the barbecue sauce that's in it is a little sweet. Their Eastern base is with the chicken barbecue. That's something that, that's a part of the eastern part of North Carolina is chicken barbecue. And, smoked mac and cheese, that's just something I just came up with playing around one day. Wanted to separate myself from everybody else. I always try to stay in my own lane. Don't try to follow nobody else's lane. So I'm always coming up with crazy concoctions, what I'm saying, that we have on the food truck. Brisket grilled cheeses. We got a Texas two-step, which is a sliced brisket, coleslaw, barbecue sauce, and then you get to choose between chicken and pork barbecue. So it's on a sandwich. It's like about like that thick. I ain't seen too many people knock the whole plate down. Now I did see one girl. She probably like the skinniest girl I ever seen in my life. She came up to the truck, ordered a Texas two-step. Me and my wife was like, "You're not about to eat all of this right now." She's like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Not, yo. This chick knocked this sandwich out within like 2 minutes."
God,
Like, I'm
Them
like,
skinny hood girls can eat, boy.
I'm like, "Oh, this is crazy." She was like, "Yeah, I ain't ate all day." But nah, she was like, "Yo, the sandwich was that good that she couldn't stop eating it." So that kind of like made me feel good. Got a couple other things that we're gonna roll out as it get colder. As far as concoction wise, so y'all stay tuned. We do got. I will bring back the barbecue bombs. A lot of people have been asking me about that. That's pretty much chicken barbecue or pork barbecue. Pretty much in a hush puppy. So yeah.
Okay, absolutely, man. That sounds good. You got me hungry. Well, hold on. What else? Let me ask you a question. What's the challenges to opening a food truck that a lot of people don't know about?
Marketing.
Mm,
I mean, to me, it's marketing. Granted, so you got social media. A lot of social media things is free. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, since Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. All of that type of stuff is it's free or whatever to get on. But like marketing is challenging. You have to be like consistent, and I mean consistent. Like it's almost like another job. As far as to me, as far as doing the food and coming up with all of that stuff, nah, that's the easy part, man. It's getting people to come to your truck. You know what I'm saying, to follow you on Facebook or Instagram, things of that nature. So I definitely say marketing is probably like the most challenging thing. And it costs, you know what I'm saying, costs to make money. In order to make money, you got to spend money. So
right.
yeah, I definitely say marketing.
Absolutely. Well, look, we are going to have a couple of Mall Mania shows and events. And one of the features that we're having is a food truck battle royal. We would love for you to come down and compete, put that crack mac, you know what I'm saying, against everybody and see if you can take that title home for the best food truck in the Carolinas, man. So that offer is
Hey,
there if you were willing to accept it.
shoot me them dates. Let's lock it.
Yeah, he said, I want the smoke, huh? Yeah, I want all of it.
Shoot me
Oh,
the dates.
man.
Lock it in. Nah, definitely shoot me the dates, man. I love to be a part of it, man. I hate that I missed the last one. That was the twins' birthday, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Now spend time with the kids, man. That's what it is. Yeah, but absolutely. All right, go ahead and give your plugs, man. What's all your handles? Where can the people find you?
Chop House Barbecue and Catering on Instagram and Facebook, actually. Um, I think the Instagram is Chop House BBQ _ catering, or you can just type in Chop House Barbecue and Catering on Instagram. We'll pop up. You're gonna see the sign that says "Follow the Smoke." Same thing as Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, those are the business pages.
Absolutely. So go follow Mr. Marcus Coffield, aka Chop. You know what I'm saying? On all his platforms, man. Roosevelt, what you got going on and where can the people find you?
Yeah, man, you already know. You guys can find me on Instagram at Roosevelt the Fighter and on TikTok, official _ Mr. Everything. I got a couple of shows coming up. The biggest one is going to be Newborn Wrestling, September 27th in Wendell, North Carolina. And that's the match we got coming up. Me versus Alex Evans. And if you guys were watching back at the Mall Mania event, I ended up punching Alex in the mouth. I had stuff in my eye. I couldn't see. I didn't know who it was. I knocked the dude out.
He went to sleep. Like he went to sleep. He went to sleep.
And if he's a smart man, he would understand that it's going to happen again. And this time it's going to be intentional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's going to be intentional. I need to walk away with that new breed championship. And I will walk away with that new breed championship. So you guys make sure that you come through. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out there and win my 21st championship since I started wrestling in 2009. It would be number 21. So
21 of them things.
21 of them things. 21 different titles, man. Come out here and watch your boy do what I do, because only I can do it.
Absolutely, man. So y'all go check out Roosevelt and all his platforms and see what he got going on. All right, Chop. We got this portion of the show called Final Word, where you can give a little bit of motivation, a little bit of advice, something that comes to your heart to give to people. You know what I'm saying? Since you were the people's chef, you know what I'm saying? We got to give you to get your Martin Luther King, Maya Angelou on real quick. You know what I mean? So Marcus Coffield, aka Chop, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, it's follow your dream. Anything is possible. Follow your dream. And do what you love and love what you do. Just stay focused. How many letters? It's what, 25 letters? How many letters in the alphabet? 26 in the alphabet.
I want to say 26, but
26 letters. The plan, not the goal. That's it.
I like that.
Absolutely. That is the final word from your boy, Marcus Coffield. All right. Roosevelt, do you got a final word for the beautiful people?
Absolutely. My final word, actually, I'm going to piggyback on what Marcus just said, and I'm going to give my full final word. 26 letters in the alphabet, but it's only one U. Let that sit on your back. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you're smoking with gas. Boy, you're smoking with gas.
You know what I'm saying? Let that sit on
Say,
your
hold on.
back.
Say it one more time, because this is a quotable right here. This is Marcus. You just gave him an alley. You hear me? Go ahead.
We just did the D Wade and LeBron alley right there. The Miami.
Oh man,
Exactly. It's 26 letters in the alphabet, but it's only one U. Let that sit on your back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But my final word for the beautiful people is to move. Move out the way. Move out the way if someone is trying to make some things happen for themselves. Move out your own way. Stop sitting back saying, oh, well, maybe I'll try it. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't work. Maybe. So what? Don't question it. Maybe. Just go out there and do it. Get out your own way and get out the way of somebody that's trying to do what they're trying to do. That's the final word from your boy, Roosevelt, the fighter.
I felt the wind on that one all the way here in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't even turn my body. This is
He
flicking the
didn't
wrist.
even snap the hip. You know what I'm saying? He didn't snap the hip. That is the final word from your boy, Roosevelt. Beautiful people, my final word to you. I'm looking at in front of me, and sometimes I search for messages, and I got one in front of me. I got this book called the 7 Habits. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You know what I'm saying? And it just goes over certain habits and things that you can adopt for yourself to be able to have a more fulfilling life, but not just a fulfilling life, but a more have more control within your life. You know what I'm saying? So my final word to you is be effective. It's not something to just do something or try something. It's how can you become effective at what you're doing. Anybody can do something at one time. Marcus, you talked about, the first time cooking that whole hog, and I know the nerves set in. You was like, oh man, I got to make sure everything perfect. I keep on checking on it. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with practice, and being effective comes with practice and consistency. You know what I'm saying? So when you are doing something and you are challenged with something, just be effective at what you're doing. Be a highly effective person. Be a very strategic person in what you're doing. And effectiveness is what gets you over that plateau to that next level in your life. So, beautiful people, my final word to you is be effective. Be highly effective in everything that you do for you and your family. That is the final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. Marcus, was that a good word?
I'm gonna take that with me the rest of the week.
Absolutely. Chop approved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was chop approved, man. Oh, listen. Beautiful people, thank you for joining us on our show. Marcus, man, you are now a member of the Best Damn Crew. You can come on anytime that you want to and shoot fit with us, just talk wrestling, you know what I'm saying, promote the stuff that you got coming up. Anything that you post, we're going to repost. If you got an event coming up and your truck is anywhere in the vicinity, we're going to post it, man, and share it and support you, my brother. So thank you so much for being on here. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
I would say I got no limits, man. We travel, so we will travel. Wherever y'all need us at, give me a holler.
Y'all heard it first. It don't matter where you is in the world. Chop will come to you. Bringing all the flavors of the Carolinas with them. You know what I'm saying? Bringing that those flavors. What you know about it? Get you some of that crab mac in your life. Matt, do you deliver the chicken skins and the crack mac? Can I order? Can I place an order? I don't know if y'all got that yet, but if y'all do, I want to place an order.
I do ship barbecue though. I do ship. Yeah, I do ship barbecue. We working on some things with them chicken skins, so stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Boy, coming to a gas station near you. You telling me? Huh? some chicken skins, boy. Yeah, coming to a gas station near you. Absolutely. Well, like I say, thank you guys for watching us. everyone who is showing us love from the Mall Mania event that we did. Tickets on sale now for the next Mall Mania. It's going to be December 14th, Christmas Chaos. It's going to be an amazing show. We got some celebrity guests that I can't tell y'all yet, but when y'all see, y'all gonna know that your boys are doing it. But yeah, it's going to be a great event. One of the biggest wrestling events of the year. So make sure that you tune in and check out when some more dates. And we're already planning dates for 2026. Shh, don't tell nobody. But we got some things coming up. Just follow the podcast. What was that?
We got some things happening. Yeah.
Some things. Yeah. Yeah. We got smoke too. Follow the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So yeah, support us in all of those things. If you want to follow us on social media, you can follow us on our Facebook page, the BD Wrestling Podcast. You can follow us on our X, the Best Damn Crew. We got a Twitch, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can follow us on TikTok, Best Damn Wrestling Crew. You can follow us on Instagram, the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. And you can go to our website, www.bestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com, and support all of our sponsors. All right. We love y'all like play cousins. We can't hold y'all no more. We got to go. Thank you, Chop or Marcus. It's fun calling you Chop, man. That's just gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? That's like a family name. It's sticking. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my brother. I'm so proud of you and what you are doing. I know your father and your family is definitely proud of you, man. Keep on pushing. Keep on doing what you're doing. God is going to bless you in ways that's going to change your whole life. And you are going to be a beacon for the community. I can see it already. I'm prophesying. This is coming through me. You know what I'm saying? But I can see you as a beacon of the community, my brother. And, you know, it's great to see positive brothers that are living in their light. And I think that you are absolutely living in your light. And from here, I think that your career is going to skyrocket, man. So congratulations to you. And thank you so much for being a positive role model and showing that you can do other things and live your dreams and still provide for your family and your friends and create a legacy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, my brother. I salute you.
I appreciate it. You guys having me on. Like I said, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I love it. I know everybody else love it. I can't wait to do some of the 14th Mall Mania. Chop House Barbecue will be there.
Okay.
We can go and put that in. We can go and pin that.
I'm gonna go ahead and place some orders for some crack back so I can put it in the back. You know what I'm saying? My personal stash.
I'm gonna give y'all flowers. You know what I'm saying? I love what y'all do. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I gotta do it. I got to do it. Shout out to Bobby Lashley's sister. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And I was sitting here thinking, I was like, damn, he didn't remember. Good.
He absolutely remember. And I'm gonna post it every time it's mentioned. You know what I'm saying? You say her name and she appear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boy, I ain't gonna never let you live that down, boy.
I can't, man. I can't.
Absolutely. All right. Chop, man, I want you to help us in the show. You down?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. I'm going to say we will see you next week on the next best. I want you to say the word damn, but I want you to give me one of them 252 dams. You know what I'm saying? That one all the way from the pits of your soul, from your gut. You know what I'm saying? I want you to give me one hellacious Ron Simmons like damn. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Wait for the point. Here we go. Beautiful people. Best damnation. We will see you next week on the next best
Damn!
wrestling podcast. Yeah, boy, you all right with me. You hear me? That's going in the Hall of Fame of dams right there. That's going on the Hall of Fame. Absolutely love it. Oh man, Marcus Coffield, thank you for being on the show, man. Gentleman and the Scholar. Go follow him at Chop House Barbecue. What's the plug on IG?
Chop House Barbecue and Catering.
Chop House Barbecue and Catering for all of your catering needs. Absolutely. All right, we can't hold y'all no longer. We love y'all like play cousins. We'll see you next week. We bid you adieu.